Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Go. 60.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has a big strike to Addison. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Okay, break.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Cowboys, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short here. Sanders. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they're going to down it by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 96. Hey.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Get it. Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that is good for a Detroit first down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Gibbs now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third down from the gun. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone on 1st. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Flushed out of the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. So wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bisons.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The 35-yard line.
Here we go. Stack. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Lion.
Now Sanders. Taken in by Fannin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on. Set.
Sanders setting the pass. He gets this one to Gould. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To throw now is Sanders. Dropped underneath. It's Simpson. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Get it. Ready.
Find the left side with Sampson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. It was Max Melton who hauled him down there. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
At the 27-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Tag. 60 Eagles. Trap 60. Go.
Here's Sanders now. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kirby Joseph picks it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They'll air it out on third. This is brought in by Laporta. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Viking 18.
To the air on first down. Sanders throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Sanders back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Go!
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hit some space around midfield. He's got room to roam. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
The handoff here to Sampson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
19 Tiger.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. 19, 18.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
19 Lions.
To the air, Sanders. He lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Now. Cowboy 80. Set. Hurt. Chap, check. Coconut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns make it 17 all.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 36.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has him right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good. For the Lions. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Pass play coming here.
First down, Detroit.
Big strike here to Williams. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
It's a gain of
That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Drops back. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is second and 16. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our fourth quarter. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. To the air on third and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First down now, ball at the 33.
60 Eagles, 60 Panther 60.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, set.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
On first down, here's Sanders. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down carry for Sampson. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
18, here we go. Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight, 18, pioneer. Go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That pass caught by Gould. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Cup 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
70 Timberwolf.
Looking to throw. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
60.
Hand off to Sampson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 8-yard line.
'60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 8 Mustang Knights.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready up.
It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. Go.
Sanders setting the pass. Caught out wide. And he's blocked down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in 4-6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Lions needing 4 points. Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big 3rd down here. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
60 by subtracting 60.
Now to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
First down, here's Sampson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're going to pass it here. They did it! He made the interception! Brian Branch has it! So the Browns come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.